Namaste. Warm greetings from Sri Balaji Vidyapith, popularly referred to as SBV. I am delighted to meet you once again through Channel 1. I thank you all for your continuous support, which has been the major driving force for us to march ahead in this venture. Today's topic is about one of the most essential but often neglected routines of our lives, that is sleep. A good laugh and a long sleep are two best cures for anything. Sleep is a resting state in which an individual becomes relatively inactive or dormant and unaware of the environment. Sleep is an essential requirement for human beings to restore energy. However, many are not blessed with this day-to-day rhythm. Any problem with the quality, timing, and quantity of sleep is referred to as sleep disorders. Around 20 to 40% of the population suffer from some sort of sleep disorders. The most common type of sleep disorder is referred to as insomnia and sleep disordered breathing, commonly obstructive sleep apnea. The term apnea refers to a temporary cessation of breathing. Unfortunately, awareness about sleep disorders is less among the people. It is also to be noted that inadequate sleep may result in multiple disorders. Sleep disorders are not new as depicted by the mythological figure Kumbhakarna in the Ramayana and the well-known fictional character Joe, the fat boy from the Charles Dickens Pickwickian papers. Yet, sleep medicine, the scientific study of sleep disorders, is one of the youngest branches of medicine and is practiced in select tertiary care centers, as it requires a multidisciplinary team of specialists drawn from pulmonary medicine, neurology, neuropsychiatry, endocrinology, ENT, dentistry, etc. The commonest form of sleep disorder, that is sleep disordered breathing, may have loud snoring, excessive daytime sleepiness, excessive tiredness, lack of concentration, obesity, and even high blood pressure. Few obvious signs like increased snoring, night awakenings, daytime sleepiness, and lack of concentration can be easily identified by the patient or by their family members. The effects of sleep pathology on biological processes within the body and heart functions are being increasingly recognized. There is an increasing focus on early detection and management of non-communicable diseases to prevent long-term harmful effects. Physicians consider hypertension, diabetes, obesity, heart diseases and stroke as non-communicable diseases and often ignore sleep disorders, which are often a prerequisite to such diseases. Further, sleep disorders are not actively diagnosed in our country due to a lack of awareness, limited expertise, and infrastructure for the sleep analysis. Sleep disorders such as obstructive sleep apnea, sleep hypoventilation require workup from a designated sleep specialist with facilities for sleep monitoring, that is sleep study. This sleep study is a non-invasive and painless procedure involving a set of electrodes and monitor assessing multiple parameters like oxygen saturation, apnea episodes, eye movements and body movements. Mahatma Gandhi Medical College and Research Institute, known as MGMCRI, a constituent college of SBV, has taken the initiative in the field of sleep medicine by starting a sleep lab, offering complete evaluation and management of sleep disorders. The sleep lab is equipped with a level 1 polysomnography, a world-class equipment, and has a congenial environment characterized by personalized care and multidisciplinary services involving pulmonary medicine, ENT, and psychiatry. I invite Dr. Palanivel, Head of Department of Pulmonary Medicine, to further elaborate on sleep disorders and sleep lab facilities at our MGMCRI SBV.
Good morning and good day. How blessed are those people whose lives have no fears, no dreads, to whom sleep is a blessing that comes nightly and brings nothing but sweet dreams. But there are many people who are not blessed with this day-to-day rhythm. These people may be suffering from a wide variety of disorders called as sleep disorders, which requires extensive evaluation and workup in specialized setup called as sleep labs. Well, awareness about sleep disorders is unfortunately less among the general public, and lack of a good quality sleep may result in a multiple body disorders, as pointed out earlier by our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir. Also, in our country, sleep disorders are not actively being diagnosed either because of lack of expertise or lack of good quality sleep labs. To meet these needs, Mahatma Gandhi Medical College and Research Institute has established a state-of-art sleep lab which is labeled or designated as Dr. Christian Gilmanot Center for Sleep Diagnostics and Research. Dr. Christian Gilmanot is the founding father of sleep medicine. This facility is a state-of-art facility which is located in the G block, second floor of the hospital building, Mahatma Gandhi Medical College Hospital. In this sleep lab, we work with an exclusive team of specialists to diagnose sleep disorders, and the team consists of in-house pulmonologists, ENT surgeons, psychiatrists, neurologists and physiologists. The main activity of our Center for Sleep Diagnostics and Research is conducting sleep study. A sleep study or a sleep test, or technically called as polysomnography, is a diagnostic test in which multiple physiological variables are recorded, monitored and measured during sleep. The various physiological parameters are measured by using specialized sensors like this, which measures the brain electrical activity. We also measure the limb movements, leg muscle movements, the eye movements, the jaw muscle movements, the airflow through the nose. We also measure the abdominal and chest excursions, which measure the respiratory effort, and we also measure the oxygen levels and the ECG. So basically, there are 4 types of sleep labs across the globe: level 1, level 2, level 3 and level 4, or type 1, 2, 3 and 4. In a type 1 setup like this, we admit the patient and monitor overnight during his natural sleep and measure these variables. So it is otherwise called as in laboratory monitored or attended full night polysomnography. Type 2 studies are almost similar, with the difference being there is no monitoring activity going on throughout the sleep. Type 3 test or home studies where portable monitors are kept in the patient home and there is no monitoring throughout the night. And level 4 are very simple studies where the clinical probability is very high and the patient sleep is monitored with 1 or 2 variables like saturation or ECG. So these are the various types of sleep lab. Of the various types of sleep studies or sleep labs described, the level 1 or type 1 sleep studies are considered the gold standard for the diagnosis of most sleep disorders, as they involve a composite physiological assessment of various variables during sleep. Mahatma Gandhi Medical College is proud to have this gold standard diagnostic sleep lab, and the speciality of this lab is that it is the only functional type 1 sleep lab in the entire region of Puducherry and Cuddalore as of date. The consulting diagnostic services we offer to sleep disorders includes a variety of disorders like snoring disorders, obstructive sleep apnea, insomnia, parasomnia, restless leg movement disorders, etc. The diagnostic services we offer include performing all the types of sleep tests, level 1, level 2 and level 3. We are not going with the level 4 because it is very simple, it can be done in the patient home, and we also do multiple sleep latency tests. And after diagnosis, we also offer a therapeutic protocol to the patients by offering what is called as a positive airway pressure therapy. Apart from this, the other diagnostic services include electroencephalogram monitoring, video encephalogram monitoring. I thank the Vice Chancellor Sir and the SBV Channel 1 team for giving this wonderful opportunity to showcase our dedicated sleep lab and to reach out to the general public to talk about sleep disorders. Thank you once again.
The COVID-19 pandemic has deeply affected various aspects of the practice of sleep medicine. The conduct of sleep clinics and sleep testings have been interrupted worldwide due to public health interventions, including lockdowns and temporary suspension of non-emergent healthcare services. In addition to obstructive sleep apnea, there is an increase in new onset sleep problems and worsening of pre-existing conditions including insomnia and delayed sleep phases syndrome, as the majority of the population remains locked in their homes. It is notable that the risk factors for obstructive sleep apnea, such as advancing age, obesity, hypertension, diabetes mellitus, and cardiovascular diseases are also predictors for severe and even life-threatening complications of COVID-19. These factors emphasize a revisit to the practice of sleep medicine in the context of the pandemic COVID-19. The increased use of telemedicine and remote monitoring has generated a renewed interest in adopting sleep medicine related diagnostics and treatment in the current scenario. The sleep lab at MGMCRI, being one of the few in this region, will strive to encourage collaborative and interdisciplinary research in sleep medicine, to provide a forum for the exchange of information pertaining to sleep research and sleep medicine, including the holding of periodic scientific meetings, to promote education and training activities in sleep medicines, such as offering short-term fellowship courses for medical professionals and annual training programs for sleep lab technicians, to establish and maintain high standards of patient care in the field of sleep medicine, to get accreditation by the Indian Society for Sleep Research and World Society of Sleep Medicine. We are delighted to share that within months of inception, the sleep lab facility at MGMCRI has been featured on the official website of the Indian Society for Sleep Research, AIIMS, New Delhi. I take pride in mentioning that SBV has taken a lead among health sciences universities in understanding that research and innovations are the way forward in tackling the pandemic and future threats to humanity. SBV has made its intent clear by providing funds of up to 2 crores for COVID-19 related research. We are thankful to the Chancellor SBV, Sri M.K. Rajgopalan, for his noble gesture. I wish you the best of health. Do remember to continue practicing physical distancing, wearing mask, and personal hygiene. Stay safe. God bless you. Jai Hind.